What's good, world? It's your boy Easily Done. We back. Easy said than done. Man, listen. It needs to be said. It needs to be put in on record. 2025 has been one of the better summers in hip hop in my recent memory. I got to say that because I'm just like I'm back to back I'm getting music, man. I know what to look for. I'm finding my people. They dropping. We just heard Wayne not too what 3 months ago. Benny the Butcher just dropped. Jordan Lucas just dropped. Now my man Freddie Gibbs. I appreciate y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. The Clips just came out of a 17-year hiatus, even though Pusha been putting in work. So man, listen, man, I'm loving hip hop right now, for real. I don't want to listen. This is our problem though, right? We every time, especially as older guys, right? Bars is back, right? We always quick to stop saying that, bruh. I don't have no time in my listening period where I have lacked listening to some type of bars because I know where to look. See, that's where the education got to happen. You ain't got to state that because we're living in a time frame now. There's a whole genre of bullshit rap out there. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of rappers they ain't doing it like that. There's a whole bunch that it's on the radio, it's online. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of shit you don't like. But if you get on what you do like, you're gonna hear bars all the time. And I'm just loving how this summer it's just more of that. These are people I already check for heavily. You know, I just ain't heard the Clips in a while, but I've been rocking with Jordan Lucas. I've been rocking with Benny the Butcher. You know, been fucking with Pusha, but Pusha finally got back with his brother with the Clips. You know, and Freddie Gibbs, another one. And this video right here about Alfredo too. You know, it was good. I ain't gonna sit there and act like I was hella in love with it. You know what I mean? I feel like Alchemist could, for what we know from the Alchemist production wise, I mean, and Freddie Gibbs too, because listen, Freddie got albums. Listen, my favorite album is Soul Separately. And I've just been on Freddie. See, Freddie like Jordan, like I ain't day one and I ain't day one with these boys. It took me some time to find them, figure who they were, and then say, you know what I like, buddy, I'm about to check for your music. That's the beauty of today's internet. I can go on my my Spotify, whatever y'all use to listen to music, tap Freddie's name, and I can listen to all his albums. Sit down and just, you know what I'm saying? For real, just go down the list. So that's the beauty of today's hip hop. If I catch on later, I can go back with a click of a button, click of some buttons, and just, oh, I like your catalog, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Freddie one of them. Because when I heard his first, the joints that I started liking with Freddie, I started to go back, but I ain't go back, you know, to the original, to the first stuff he made. But from Soul Separately and You Only Die Once, I'm a fan of this boy. On top of the features he done, you know what I mean? I rock with Freddie. And this project right here, it's I don't want to call it, it's not, I'm a little underwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little underwhelmed because when I see you got a fire producer, a legend like The Alchemist, you know, and it's your name and his, that's you telling me Alchemist produced every track. It was like the whole vibe of the album. Maybe that's his intention, you know. Y'all Freddie Gibbs fans, let me know. You know, is that the Alfredo series intention to be smooth, laid back? Because Alfredo won kind of the same type of vibe, you know. But it's still solid, and there's bangers on here. You know, it's always he don't disappoint with the bangers per se. Gas station, Sushi, fire. Gold Feet, my nigga Jid on there. I love this kid right here. I love this kid. He to me is like a reincarnated version of the 2025 version. You know, y'all don't come for me on this statement though of Andre Benjamin, Andre Three Stacks. They both ATN. They both from the Atlanta ATLians, right? The only thing I don't like, and Jid, you know what's funny? Jid talking now the same way Andre talking now. With all the Andre's experience, you know, Andre ain't really in love with rap. I don't want to say he ain't in love with rap like he used to. He just kind of letting it be known like he ain't got nothing else to prove. And I done heard Jid say in the interview that he don't care for lyricists like that. You know, I might be misquoting him. And I'm like, damn, Jay, that's crazy because that's what you is, though, bro. You hella talented and you put them bars together. I don't know what a lyricist mean to you. But how I was raised and where I come from, that's a lyricist, boy. You put them words together. You put that shit together. You can go fast, slow. You got your own swag. That's why I compare the Three Stacks. Your own style, the way you move and carry yourself is different, bro. You of this younger, you not young, because I think he early 30s, but you definitely not older generation either. You know what I'm saying? But you been holding the torch down for a while. I've been trying to tell the homies, this is why I love doing this. For my homies that watch this, that ain't know about somebody you know now. For the internet, man, let it be known, you know? And Freddie Gibbs is another one. A lot of people don't know Freddie. A lot of people do know Freddie. This is the beauty of this whole process. This is how hip hop can grow. You educate somebody on who hip hop is. I just dropped a video, you know, and on Griselda, and dude knew who he was, right? He commented, he let me know who he knew who it was, but he asked me to give him some more tracks. So I just started shooting them out. Brrr. That's my little shit, right? Brrr. And he like, yeah, I heard that, I heard that, I heard that, I heard that. But these 2 albums I ain't here. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking to myself like, oh man, go listen to them too. For real, for real. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of this whole content. You know, it's to get on this camera and explain hip hop, but it's my love for hip hop at the same time. You know, I've been on hip hop like this since I was a child, you know, and if people find entertainment out of this and learn something from out of this, man, that's what's up. For real, man. And we need to spread that word because everybody's always that, oh, hip hop is dead. Bring bars back. Bro, that thing ain't going nowhere, man. Everything I use to listen to music is only bringing bars to me. I don't pay attention to what I don't like. It's not on my algorithm. It's not saved. I'm not subscribed to this person, that person. You know what I'm saying? I'm subscribed to this spitter and that spitter. So all I hear is bars. You can't bring you see same way you might not know Freddie. It's so and so who's supposed to be this new wave, but if he ain't spin, I don't know who he is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll listen once. Okay, he trash. I don't like him. You know, Freddie nice and Freddie different. He got his own style, his own sound. He from Gary, Indiana, but he be in Cali. You know what I'm saying? He stay out there. But and when have you ever heard of a rapper from Gary? We all know Michael Jackson from Gary, Indiana, but I'm talking about, you know, that's the beauty of hip hop too, man. That thing is everywhere now. You know, but back to my critiquing, if you want, if I can, Alfredo too. I got to give it a 7 out of 10, and I got mad love for Freddie because I'm telling you, so separately. I'm telling you, is a classic, right? That's what put me on Fred. Like I rock with him, and there's some bangers on here, and it's not like I ain't gonna keep rocking with Fred. I just expected a little more because he can't tell me a producer did all this. Somebody who I know is a heavyweight in this rap game, you know. And no disrespect to Alchemist, shout out to the Alchemist, you know. It's just I'd expect a little more. I did, but I still love the summer of 2025. Let me say it again. Hip hop in a beautiful place. But now I'm gonna ask you, my listeners, my viewers, you know, the internet, what you think about Freddie Gibbs? Where do you place him in today's rap era and all time? You know, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't in my, I can't push it. Like, I'm like college football, right? I'm a big college football fan, so he ain't in my top 25 all time, but definitely top 25 right now. Most definitely. I might even say top, just because he still, it's bars with him. It's the ability to put this together, and listen. Let me tell you something about rap too, right? It's just like I mentioned with JID and Three Stacks. You different, bro. You different in the most beautiful way. Pause, right? Because you out here represent you to the fullest. You ain't trying to sound like nobody else. Sometimes the stuff we like with the punchlines and the bars, guys' styles kind of sound very similar. You know, Freddie got his own style, most definitely. That's one reason why I definitely like him. He got his own rap style. I ain't never heard nobody rap like Freddie. I couldn't even tell you somebody I would compare him to say he sound like this person. You know, when I listen to Jay, I hear Big. You see what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Some dudes got that, you know, they both from Brooklyn, but it's a similar way they do that, what they do on the mic. Freddie, being how he's from Indiana, I can't think of somebody else but in the rap world that's ever represented Indiana, and that's so raw. You know what I mean? And just want the edge. This y'all go fuck with that boy, man. You know. So I want to know what you think about the album too, man. Where do you rank Freddie Gibbs's Alfredo 2 amongst all his albums? Somebody tell me, what's your favorite Freddie album? All right, but it's your boy Easily Done. Easy said and done. We out.